Hello, and welcome back to Touhoumon Road Link Revised. In last part, I did the Elite Four, which ironically took around 40 minutes. So you'd think that means each member took about 10 minutes, but that's not really the time distribution. But besides that, in this part, I'm going to do the champion, and I'm going to finish the main game. If this goes smoothly, then this might end up being a pretty short part. Or it could be like Enhanced Reloaded, where the Gary fight took me forever, because it ended up being really stupid and ended up having like save scum for good RNG. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. Is gonna go fight Wallace. Here's the thing about Wallace, because he was a water type gym leader that became the champion, I'm pretty sure he has a lot of water types. But because he's not a gym leader anymore, he doesn't technically have to have nothing but water types, so I think the champion Wallace fight has a couple of Pokemon that aren't water types, but they're still mostly water types from what I remember. So I have to wonder what they're gonna do here, because if they want to keep to Wallace's like character, they're gonna end up giving him a bunch of water types. They don't have to do that because he's not a water type gym leader, so he can just be like, all right, he's a champion, just give him whatever. So I have Luna in front because I assume he's about to throw a water type at me, and that's my only counter to water types. So I hope you do good, Luna, because I can't do much against water types, now can I? Yeah, I don't really understand why they did this. It's like, yeah, let's keep the water type gym. There's still a water type gym leader, but now the champion is a guy who uses a bunch of water types instead of Steven. Alright. Gonna make this slot be the before the fight save, and then I may or may not make a during the fight save. Who knows? Welcome, Gorinko. It's interesting how there are important characters named Wallace and Wally. That incident in Sutopolis City, that was superb work, putting an end to that crisis all by yourself. I didn't do much of anything, Kaneko did everything. Oops, it wouldn't be fair to say that you alone ended the crisis. You overcame that difficult situation by working as one with your Bonica. We trainers raised Bonica by giving them items and by teaching them new techniques for battle. But we ourselves also learned many things from Bonica. And this is where your achievements are put to the test against what others like you have achieved. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Bonica and Hoenn? Show me right here and now. Da 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 da. Well, this was a terrible way to start, wasn't it? It just... yeah. Immediately, my special attack is just gone and I can't do anything. What a... Is this a witch's ball, isn't it? This is a mix of a bunch of Marissa themes? Is that what we're doing here? Okay. Alright, well, I'll throw rocks at you then. Or you can have a steel type move. I'd expect nothing else from the champion fight in one of these games. You think Pokemon fan games like this, where you can't tell the type, should just have the fucking type on the screen? Like, yep, this is the type of this Pokemon. Because how the hell was I supposed to look at the bird and be like, yeah, that resists electricity? Makes sense to me. Fucking hell. Oh, it might go smoothly. Yeah, maybe. So I have no idea what this thing's type is, because it's not flying. The thing that's most pronounced by the character sprite I'm looking at. It's not that type. Or maybe it is and it just resists electricity because it has some other type that resists electricity. Maybe it's ground type. Yeah, see that bird? Ground type. Look at it. It looks so ground, doesn't it? How you feeling about Psychic? Alright. Do. I don't know why I saved after I started talking to Wallace, because now I can't change my starting Pokemon. Yeah, it seems like a decent neutral ground to make my first save at. Whatever. If I end up fucking over myself, I can just go back to the beginning again. Oh, you think I'm gonna do this fairly without save states? Nah, that stopped as soon as the flying type was what looked like a flying type was immune to electricity. All right. I've never been the biggest fan of Magus Knight. I like the Hopeless Max Grade version. Kasen. What type's that? Who knows? Fact. Let me save before I make a bad decision. Stroba? Maybe. Kasen punches things. It sounds like a fighting type. Yeah, I was being facetious earlier, but like that's an honest thing. I think these puppet games should actually just have the types shown, especially in Puppet Dance Performance, where it's like the stands have completely different types. It's like this isn't Pokemon, where I can tell that the ghost form, I can tell that the fucking ghost is a ghost and the electric rat's a rat. This is like, okay, this is this character. You can tell, you might be able to tell their type by like vaguely what you know about their lore and their hair color. But also, a lot of the time, you can't rely on that at all. Alright, that was a good decision, apparently. I don't know. It's like, you don't need to do this for normal Pokemon, because most Pokemon you can tell what their type is just by looking. You can't look at these Toho characters and know their type, like, most of the time. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes the flying type is not actually flying type at all. Thing with wings. Well, that was a bad decision, wasn't it? Okay, so you like the electric thing? Well, if you don't have Levitate, then I can't use Earthquake. But, I mean, you're gonna have Levitate. But maybe you won't. Name a more iconic duo than Kagero and dying immediately to Aura Sphere. Right, so you're electric, but you kill my option immediately. So, what I do here? Guze? Guze's pretty good at not dying to things. Oh, we're weak to fighting now? Okay. Thought it was the opposite, because I read the type triangle wrong. Also did a crit, because why not? Yeah, let's, yeah, no. No. Alright, you look like a electric type, so does that mean ironically the water type was the right decision all along? Because you're not actually electric type? Shadow Punch, did that do anything? Alright, you're poison. I thought poison was super effective against water, I guess it's not. Yep. Flapjack was the correct solution all along, how ironic. Except when I get high rolled and die. And the fireworks got scary, got so dumb that I started saves coming for good RNG. Imagine me doing that. Crazy stuff right there. Ice Punch do more, maybe? Yeah, this is, well, I can at least see how much damage it does. It's not super effective. Okay. Certainly hope the post game's not like this. If it is, I'll just grind to level 100 and say fuck it. Now you're using Quiver Dance? Okay. Yeah, I like that. Honestly, would solve a lot of problems about Puppet Dance performance if they just showed you the types on the UI. Didn't I even do that? I think when I played Puppet Dance, didn't I literally have a guide out that showed me the types of all the puppets? That's just something you have to do. I should have saved before I switched out. Alright, we're fine. Except, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. There we go. So it made you waste a potion there. Tenma. Right, you're the thing that I was just looking at. You kill Kagero instantly, didn't you? So what do I use against you? Can I use anything against you? Ed's certainly not a solution. Right, you do that, which means I can't do anything anymore. Spikes, huh? Yep. Yep. You might be steel type, so this might not do anything. No, it did. Can you do anything to me? Of course you can. Alright, so Aki's not doing anything anymore, so who should I give an Hyper Potion to? Maybe Ron? Doot, 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 a doo 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 doo. Alright, there we go. J.K. Sanai. Excuse me? What does that even... What can that possibly stand for? J.K. Sanai... Okay. Well, it's water type, as you'd expect. It's all led up to this moment. I like how your ace is level 70. So I grinded up to your ace's level before I even started Victory Road, and I've already had, and I, despite that, had how many problems? How you feel about Mana Burst? You don't care because you outspeed me killing the Surf. Of course. Alright, so Luna is a grass electric type. 4 times effective, or should 4 times resist a water type move. So that means you're gonna hit me with some bullshit and she's gonna die immediately. Right? That's what's about to happen here. Oh? Oh, so if you're a water type that's not actually weak to electric. I see. You know, if I gave Luna Thunder, he could be dead. That would have hit because it's raining. All right, who do I give a high promotion to? You can do a Flapjack. I wonder what Sanai's second type is. Maybe Faith? You'd think, but maybe it's something else. There we go. We're done. Still don't know what JK stands for. I, the champion, fall in defeat. That was wonderful work. You were elegant, infuriatingly so. You also kept, like, going through time or something. And yet it was utterly glorious. Kudos to you, Grinko. You are a truly noble Bonica trainer. I got my time-traveling abilities from Maribel. The Bonica you sent into battle. At times they danced like a spring breeze, and at times they struck like lightning. It was with light, yet sure-footed elegance that you led your Bonica. Even I felt bedazzled by your masterful performance. You now stand at the glorious peak of the Bonica League. I now proclaim you to be the new Hoenn region. Gringo, here's advice before you challenge the champion. Huh? What? What? Gringo, could it be that it's already over? See? What did I tell you, Mary? Didn't I tell you that you don't need to worry about Gringo? Gringo, you finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Heidelberg Gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But I think you've actually become the champion. Ah, what became of your idol decks? Here, let me see. So why are you doing this now? So you've seen 176 Bonica and you've caught 20. Bonica only appear in certain areas. You must be persistent. On a world link basis. Why are you doing this now? Does he do this in the original? What are you doing, dude? You're kind of ruining the moment here. About to become the champion. You're telling me how shit I am at fucking collecting Pokemon. You've seen 323 Bonica. You caught 33. Anyways, congratulations. Now go proudly into the final room. Gringo, no, let me rephrase that properly. The new champion. Come with me. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who have become champion may enter. You'll have to wait outside with Professor Birch. Groan. You're just joking, that's okay, that's the rule. Grinko, honestly, congratulations! This room. This is where we keep records of Bonica that prevailed through harsh battles. It is here that the League champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Bonica League and the names of the partners who battled with you. Ed, the Luna. Flapjack, the Marasa. Throw with the Ron. Sarikamaru the Zara. A Werewolf the Kagero. And Kuze the Aki. Look at them. Aren't they great? Man, if it weren't for Ron in the top right corner, they'd be like facing the same direction, like column-wise. You see that? We can't anymore because Dave's blocked two of them. They like facing, like Marasa and Aki are facing the same direction. Luna and Sarikamaru are facing the same direction, but Kagero and Ron aren't. I guess technically they are looking that way. I mean, they're all looking that way. I mean, like their head position. Tilt. Words. Oh, it's time for me to bike. There's no custom, like, credits. Well, I mean, the credits are different, obviously, but in Enhancer Loaded, they had a whole, like, custom scene where Maribel and Renko showed up, and it was really confusing, because Renko acted like she hadn't been an asshole the whole game. And here it's just... Well, I guess, you know, there were Pokemon here, not Pokemon anymore. Bonikamon. those the ones I've caught? I think they were. I think I caught all those. Man. You know you can fly, Brendan. You have to go back through the league and get the flying type out of the box. Yeah, so I guess they start with the ones you have in your box. Which makes me wonder, what do they do when you don't have anything in the box? I guess they start repeating. They're already repeating, so I guess they start just repeating really quickly. It's the Japanese names, the ones I don't remember, except for like 4 of them. Yep. It's a lot of repeating. A lot of repeats, because I don't have any Pokemon in my box. Got a couple legendaries, though. It's pretty cool. May and Brendan wear green in this game. They didn't wear green in the original Ruby and Sapphire, but in the Emerald they were green because Emerald is the green game, because Emerald's green. If you didn't know. You never found an emerald in Minecraft because they're really hard to find, except they're not, because they're really easy to get from villagers, which just makes me wonder why they make it so hard to find to mine when they're so easy to find for just villager trades. Like, oh, I can look under a mountain and have like less of a percent chance to find a diamond, or less percent chance to find an emerald than a diamond, or I could just give a villager like 5 sticks. Do you know that Minecraft doesn't exactly have the most refined progression system? I bet you did, because there's like at least dozens of videos talking about it. The end. And it's gonna start again. I don't need to show the intro again. I showed it in the first part. Yep. I am back home. Here I am. My team is still here and they're no longer dying. Look at them all. It's my bed. Not slept in it too recently. Hello, father. Hey, it's Garinko. What do you mean, hey, it's Garinko? I guess you must have just got here and didn't realize I was in my room. It's been a while since I saw you, but you look stronger somehow. That's the impression I get. But your old man hasn't given up yet. Oh, yes, I have something for you. This came to you from someone named Mr. Briny? A ticket for a ferry. Yeah, this is the first of the, like, post-game things Emerald has. If I recall, there are ferry ports in Slateport and Lily Cove. I better get back to Petalburg Gym. Mom, thanks for looking after the house while I'm away. Why'd you just call your own wife Mom? I get you don't have a name because you're my mom, but like, is your name Mom? Because they gave my dad a name, it's Norman, so is your name Mom? That dad of yours, he comes home for the first time in a while, but all he talks about is Bonica. You should relax and stay a little longer. I would ask, does he not come home at night to sleep, but you guys don't have a room. I'm the only one here that has a room. I guess you sleep on, like, the table over there, or the counter? Is that a breaking news story? We bring you this emergency news flash. In various Hoenn locales, there have been reports of a colored Bonica in flight. The identity of this Bonica is currently unknown. We now return to its regular moving program. Right, this is Latios and Latios, so don't know where they replaced this with. Grinko, did you catch that? What color did they announce to say the Bonica was? I don't know. Pick blue. Well, isn't that something? There's still unknown Bonica. Right, so, yeah, that's a roaming legendary. And I used my Master Ball because I forgot about this. So I'm not catching whatever this is. In fact, I'm probably not even going to find out what it is. Because in order to find a roaming legendary, you have to get on a bike and hop on top of some grass for a couple seconds, then leave and come back and do it again. There's no point for me to do all that just to show Pokemon I'm not actually gonna catch. So who's Latios and Latias? I don't know. Play the game yourself and figure it out. Well, Grinko, that was good work out there. I knew there was something special about you when I first saw you, but I never expected this. Oh yes, do you still have the Idol nab I gave you? I have something to show you. Let's go to the lab. Again. Not again. Now, Grinko and Mary, I've had the two of you help me study Bonica. Thanks to your help, new facts are coming to light. It appears that in the Hoenn region there are also Bonica from other regions. Goes to show how rich and varied the natural environments of Hoenn happen to be. That's why I think it's necessary for me to upgrade your Idol Dex to the World Mode. The World Link! Here, let me see your Idol Dex units. Teehee. It's so cool that even my Idol Dex is getting updated. It's because you went out and caught so many Bonica, Grinko! Okay, all done. But listen, you've become the champion, but your Bonica journey isn't over. There is no end to the road that is Bonica. Somewhere, there is a grassy patch that's waiting for you. Yeah, you got nothing else to say right now. I think I'll take a short break from fieldwork. I think I'll help here up for a while. Alright. Beep. Hi, Grinko, it's me, Scott. I'm aboard the SS Tidal now. It feels great to be on the sea. By the way, there's this place that I'd like to invite you to for a visit. If you're interested, board a ferry at either Slateport or Lily Cove. I'll fill you in on the details when we meet. I'll be waiting. Great. There's something I will not worry about right now. The only thing I'm going to worry about right now is getting a Super Repel and running to the next town because for some reason there's not a PC in the professor's lab. Doesn't really make much sense, but that's a thing about every Pokemon game. There's no PC. You gotta go to the next town for your PC. Because I need to get a flying type, because like, this is a post-game Pokemon game. I gotta fly everywhere. Alright, so I finished the main game. I'd like to record a good bit of Emerald's actual post-game, so I can move on to the new stuff next time I record. So next part, I'm going to catch a bird and a frog. See you then, bye.